and today I'm going to read you a book about the little bit less fun parts of winter. It's called Winter Woes, and it was illustrated and written by Marty Kelley. It's snowing, hooray, hooray, I'll go outside and play all day. I'll put on my mittens and tie my scarf tight. I'll wear woolly socks so I don't get frostbite. I'll put on my hat and my boots for the snow. I'll put on my coat and I'm ready to go. But what if I put on all of that stuff and I get outside and I'm not warm enough? I might get cold, I might get wet, but that's not as bad as my day could get. What if I'm running to go play outside and the steps are all icy and I slip and slide and I fall off the stairs and I land on my sled and I shoot down the hill heading straight for the shed? And I can't stop the sled and the wind bites my nose and I can't see a thing because my eyeballs are froze and I keep going faster and faster and faster and I know this is going to end in disaster. And then, all at once, I slam into the shed and an icicle falls off and lands on my head. And I fall over backwards and land in the snow. And I'm buried right there for an hour or so. And I wiggle and struggle. I'm totally trapped. And to make matters worse, my lips get all chapped. And I finally get out and I feel like a wreck. And 10 tons of snow has gone right down my neck. And it's starting to melt, and it drips everywhere, and it flows like a stream through my long underwear. And my mittens are soggy, and they smell like old cheese, and my nose starts to run, and the boogers all freeze. And I can't wipe them off because they're frozen in place, but I try, and my mitten gets stuck to my face. Has that ever happened to you? I can't pull it off, and I try, and at last I give up, and I just start to cry, and I sob, and I weep, and I bawl like a nut, and the teardrops stream down, and my eyelids freeze shut. And I can't see a thing, and I trip and I fall, and I roll down the hill like a giant snowball, and I tumble and bounce, and I shudder and bump, and I see that I'm speeding straight towards a big jump. Uh-oh, what do you think's gonna happen now? I surge off the jump and up into the sky, and I keep going up till I'm 6 miles high. And then I start falling. I drop like a brick, then I plummet so fast that I start to feel sick. And my stomach feels queasy, my head starts to ache, and I rocket towards Earth, and I land in a lake. And I smash through the ice and go into the drink, and my brain freezes up so I can't hardly think. There he is down there getting his brain freeze. And I swim to the surface and sputter and cough, and I climb through the hole, and my boots both fall off, and my toes get real cold, and they freeze on the spot. And I try to walk home, but I find I cannot, and my clothes are all soaked, and they're starting to freeze, and I can't bend my arms, and I can't bend my knees. And I can't move an inch, and I can't do a thing, and I'm stuck on the lake till the middle of spring. Then the sun warms the world with its radiant glow, and I'm starting to melt like I'm made out of snow. And little by little, and day after day, I get smaller and smaller and just melt away. Well, I've thought it all through, and I've had to decide that it's simply not safe to go playing outside. I'll drink my hot chocolate and sit by the fire and warm up my toes till I start to perspire. That sounds pretty nice. But what if I'm sitting here warming my toes and a hot chocolate marshmallow gets stuck up my nose? And that's the end.